August 18th edition of Donovan Bailey Running Things. You know who we are, but in case you don't, welcome aboard Jason Portuondo alongside my brethren, as I like to call him, the living legend, Mr. Donovan Bailey. Wagwan.
Another day, man, another day. I'm sweating because it's humid, but I'm definitely not complaining because a big part of the problem is that anytime it gets hot out here, whether or not I'm in Jamaica, Canada, Europe, the UK, and I complain about the heat, you realize that winter usually comes at some point. And so anytime I hear people talking about the heat and that it's hot, I'm like, hey, listen, I'd rather be hot than to be freezing. So all is well, and I'm chilling. Looking forward to today's podcast.
I've been asked a bunch of times by some of our viewers, so I'm going to ask you, have you privately, secretly moved back to Jamaica? They want to know.
No, absolutely not. Listen, I'm a global citizen. I'm a true blue Canadian. I'm a barnyard man also.
Okay.
But I'm definitely a global citizen. Just I am as a man who enjoy real good things in life: great food, great wine, great friends. Great conversation, which I hope to have today.
All right, sounds good. Well, that's what we opened up by saying Wagwan. So we're keeping this multilingual. Those of you in Jamaica, yes, Canada, what's going on? Bienvenue, bienvenidos, whatever language you speak, we will speak it with you. Man, we got a hot show. We got a hot show. And Melissa Jefferson-Wooden, and I'm not discounting, obviously Sharica, obviously Julian Alfred, but right now she is the undisputed queen of track and field. You got to say that. You got to agree. Would you not?
Well, Melissa has established herself as the number one sprint queen in the world this season. She is definitely in a league of her own at this present time.
Right.
However, Jason,
yeah.
However, I think that when I break down the race the last time she ran against Julian, at about 30, maybe about a 50-meter mark, when like Julian, she gapped Julian out of the blocks. Julian caught up to her.
Right.
And then obviously Julian kept pressing and did not finish the race well. So Julian lost. But if I know anything about sprinting and about preparation, I know that Julian's getting ready to do battle with Melissa. I know that Edric Florial, or Coach Flo, I think he's called now, is preparing Julian. And I also know that Melissa is in killer mode. So, Jason, here's what happens. We as fans, me as a true fan, and also, as a champion myself, understanding the mindset, body, and preparation, and also shining on the big stage, I know that we are in for a treat in Japan when it comes to those two ladies.
Yep, I hear you. And again, not taking anything away from anybody else, not even the defending champ. I'm not forgetting about Sha'Carri, because she's gone through a lot. I'm just happy she was back on the track recently. So we'll get into all of that. Sharica, Melissa, Kashane, Noah, Bryan, and a lot more. Looking ahead, doubling up the Diamond League pleasure. But as always, first things first, our race of the week, brought to you by our good friends at BioPods. Check them out, biopods.com, to empower your every step. Race of the week, let's get it.
Benaric's got a little bit of work to do. Also going well is Lyles, coming through Coleman as well. Lyles is done here unless he can come back very strongly. He has, but it's Thompson. Thompson on the line. Revenge is a dish best served cold. He has done it. And that is redemption from Paris last summer.
That it is. I like to say as well, DB, payback is a beauty, right? Payback's a beauty. I had to go with, this is a family show, so payback is a beauty. 987. Yeah, Lyles was gaining, but Kishane, doubles up. He was also winner earlier in the week in Budapest and comes right back to win Diamond League action. And right now, he's looking really good as we get that much closer to the Worlds.
We have, well, that was a fantastic race without a starting gun. First time ever.
There
First
you go.
time ever in the history of the world.
They were so fast, they beat the guns.
Exactly. And by the way, we are not going to correct that. We're going to leave it just the way it is.
Okay.
Listen, I'll tell you this. Two things that I took away from the race. Kishane over the first 30 or 40 meters is in a league by himself. I'm telling you that.
Okay.
However, I don't know if it's race rust. I don't know if it's Noah being in the race. I just didn't like his movements and body language from the 90 meters, from 80 meters onwards. Right. At the end of the day, I'm very happy that Kishane executed properly, and that he beat the field, a fantastic field that included Noah Lyles. But I'm telling you that I'm very certain that the coach is going to work on the execution, especially when teaching him how to relax when he hits top speed. So again, congratulations, it is awesome. But as you can see, Noah stays in the pocket. Noah is not going to come out the blocks first. His race model is a little bit like my race model. Not going to come out the blocks first,
right.
But stays in the pocket, and he's going to execute. Like, he's not going to panic at the end, and he's not going to press at the end. Most importantly, but yeah, you know what? I like the race. Noah is certainly on a trajectory that he's going to be pretty good, or very good, or at his best in Japan. Kishane, again, I don't know if it's race rust, but I want him to execute more and just stay smoother. Don't reach for the line. Don't lean for the line. Believe me, if you get up to top speed, man, and you just let the race come to you, that finish line is going to come sooner than you think, and it's going to hit you right on your chest. You don't have to lean for it. So again, massive field. But this is great. I'm looking forward to the next Diamond League when these two line up, or when another world-class field line up. I also want to see what Oblique Seville looks like, because I'm telling you, Jason, if I'm going to call it right today, man, and how Oblique's been running, Kishane's been running, Noah's been running, I think the gold medal goes back to Jamaica. But you might be surprised who it goes to. It might not be Kishane. It might be Oblique.
All right. Well, I got to give you kudos. By the way, Kashane Thompson won 9.95 earlier in the week in Budapest. He wins here 9.87, equals the meet record. But you didn't give it away. You played that so cool, and I appreciate that, because you didn't ruin the news of why Kashane looked like that. He's got some shin issues. He is done now with the Diamond League. Next time you're going to see him is at the Worlds. So I like the way you played that. So there's a reason why he looked the way he looked. He is done. You will not see him again until September in Tokyo. So yeah, he's got some stuff that he's dealing with. So, it's part of sports, right? You deal with injuries, but hopefully he's back at, best he can be for the Worlds.
Well, I hope that the shin is intact. I hope that the bone is intact, and I hope that the tendons surrounding that's intact. I mean, the shin is it's a terrible place to rehab. I had some shin issues because I was towing too much. So technically, I wasn't running well. I wasn't smooth. I wasn't heel to toe at all, and so I ended up getting some injuries that way. I hope that that's not what Kishane had, because I ended up getting surgery to get some calcification off the top of my bone. But anyways, I hope that he's fine. I hope there's absolutely nothing wrong. He can go back to camp, get fantastic therapy, get right, get ready, understanding that when you hit top speed, no one's in your league, dude. Nobody. When you hit top speed, no one's in your league. So I just want you to execute and relax, and let the tape come to you. Let the finish line come to you, as opposed to you trying to get to it.
Right. And I'm pretty sure this from Noah Lyles was without him even knowing about Kashane's injury. But Noah said he wanted to race Kishane man for man in Kingston. A one-on-one showdown. A one-on-one showdown. Prime time. a packed stadium, must-see TV. Forget about Bednarik and the push and all that, because Bednarik, by the way, he was third in that race. But would you have liked to see a little Noah Kashane head-to-head ahead of the Worlds? Probably not going to happen. Maybe afterwards. Who knows?
Well, I mean, I am the only person, me and Michael Johnson, the only person that's ever gone head-to-head, when I play some damage on him. Listen, I think that as Noah says, and Kishane said, first of all, I mean, I would be flying in to see that.
Okay.
If they're gonna run the 100, if they're gonna run the 100, I'm gonna be front row to see that.
Okay.
My bet would be on
you
Kishane
can take me as an assistant.
Yes.
Okay.
But listen, I think that I guess some people might not like Noah because Noah chirps a lot. But all the things that he's saying is very good for track and field.
Exactly.
It's very good for bringing the audience.
Yep.
You and I are having a conversation about something he said in an interview, as well as what he's doing on the track, bro. So listen, if Kishane and Noah can go off in a 100-meter mano for $1 million, go get it.
Ooh, you're right. I didn't even think about the purse, but yeah, you got to put up something significant in order
It's
to.
It's got to be at least more than what I made.
Yeah, top it all off. Yeah, that's true. But you ran 150, right? So this would be the one. You had the extra
50.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly. So Kashane, obviously the headliner for this week. We need to talk about Bryan Levell. We got to back things up because what he did in Budapest, running a 19.69, opened a lot of eyes and raised a lot of eyebrows. Meet record, third fastest deuce we've seen so far in 2025.
Well, listen, I think that he's established himself. One of the things that we talk about in track and field as an individual sport, because it is, anytime you have an opportunity to light it up, then you should do it. And that's exactly what Bryan's doing. At the end of the day, he was competing against, there were some world-class sprinters in that race. But one of the things that he did was, coming out of the blocks, running hard in the corner, executing off the turn, and just standing up and lifting away from people, bro. He did exactly what he's supposed to do. And if he continues to run like that, I want to see him run the 1 and the 2. I really do. Because he's gonna, although I think he's 6 foot, he's same height as me.
Okay.
I think he's 6'1" or 6'2". But at the end of the day, so he's one of the taller sprinters now.
6'1", I think,
so at the end of the day, with all his levers, he could be a player right now. With those kind of times, you and I having discussions about who's going to win the 1 and who's going to win the 2. And this kid's name was absolutely nowhere last week. Last week, 2 weeks ago, nowhere. And so if he's injected himself in the conversation, congratulations. That's what you're supposed to do. Work hard, create opportunities and take advantage when those opportunities arise. And I think that's exactly what Bryan's done, man. Congratulations. I'm looking forward to see what he's going to do for the rest of the Diamond Leagues and what he's going to do in Japan.
19.69. Only guy to go sub 20. Wasn't even close. Wade Van Niekerk. Nice to Leffert, exactly. 20.07 for Wade Van Niekerk. Benjamin Richardson, also of South Africa, running third in 20.30. But yeah, it was unbelievable, man. He left the blocks, and it seemed like he crossed the stripe the same speed he left the blocks. He just ran away. It was never in doubt.
That's so good. No, seriously, that's so good. And one of the things that I do, Jason, you and I have these discussions all the time. I look at how I look at anytime especially you have young athletes, I look at their race model and their execution. And yes, young ones, all the young people. Look at the top sprinters in the world right now, understanding how it is that they can leverage their speed, obviously, and their speed endurance, and also coming off the turn and understanding their own personal race strategy. And Bryan did everything he was supposed to do. Probably everything that his coach told him to do, he did it. I'm certain.
Impressive, man. Impressive. And you're right. He's proven that he can do well running 100 and a half lap, man. Wow. Oh, okay. We got so much to discuss. Let's move on. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden. We talked about her off the top of the program. I said right now she's undisputed, and she is undefeated. How many uns you want to put in there? Undisputed, undefeated, unblemished, unbelievable. How about that one as well? She runs a meet record tying 10.66, and again, just smokes. It wasn't even close. Another one of them.
She's dropped a couple of 10.6s for sure, but but Jason, the other thing is she also wasn't pressed, right? Again, I'm taking nothing away from her because she beat Julian. I'm telling you that.
Yes.
But as for a power speed sprinter, Julian is a power speed sprinter. That's what I'm saying to you. Julian in the deuce, if Julian in the deuce versus Melissa or any of the top 200 meters, I'm going to go Julian. Julian, has a chance if she comes off the corner and comes off the turn and is lifting up, right? However, in the 100 meters, oh my God, Julian's in great shape. But again, never discount a female athlete running consistent 10.6. She's running 10.6, and so you cannot discount that. She certainly is a favorite right now to win in Japan.
100%. Enough said right there. To put this in perspective, Talu was third. She ran 10.87. That's impressive. I mean, she won earlier in the week at the Gulai Esteban in Budapest. She won going 10.97. So she went faster, and it was only good enough for third. Tia Clayton, by the way, should mention, she put up a PB, finishing second behind Melissa Jefferson-Wooden, going 10.82. Shikari was also in the field. So just to see some other names in there do well, but it clearly was, a one-horse race. Tina Clayton, the other Clayton sister, was fourth.
Well, Shikari, I don't know what's going on with her. Hopefully, she's got to buy into the to the championships. I hope that all the drama behind her is all good, and she's going to these Diamond Leagues and into the World Championships with a very clean slate. Well, listen, the Clayton sisters, they're going to be ready. They're going to be ready no matter what. Maria Talu, the ageless wonder, man. She's still putting up great numbers, and also she's a fighter. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she does going forward.
Yep. Let's talk about the deuce, the half lap. Sharica Jackson back inside the winner's circle, a season best 22:17 for her, defeats Brittany Brown and Favor Ofili. Jackson, okay, she didn't run away with it, but still, it looked good from my standpoint. I was hoping she was going to have something big happen. It did. She was able to win, but keep in mind, that was her first half lap in like a couple months, if not a little bit more.
Well, I am very happy that she got through the deuce.
Right.
I'm very happy that she got through the deuce. She completed the deuce. Listen, I just like at this point, I just want to make sure that none of these athletes get injured. I like the fact that Sharica came off the turn and pressed. Like I'm just saying to you, she wasn't struggling. So it's clear that she's still doing some speed endurance work. It's clear that she's still doing that. So I think that she's going to be fine. I think that she's going to be ready for Worlds.
Yeah. I think the last deuce she ran was in Jamaica, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was the Racers, the Grand Prix there. That's like early June. So, yeah, Sharica, it's Sharica. She will be ready. Not worried about that. But I did want to mention, speaking of Jamaica, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price did return to the track in Budapest. She was fourth behind Jackson, and a nice little return effort for the Pocket Rocket. She's going to be back in action again this weekend. And like anything else in life, right? Repetition's important. So it's nice that she's going to put two races together in a couple of weeks.
Well, yeah. Here's the deal, though. And again, I think as fans, we're sport run, bro.
Of course, you're right.
We're sport run. And Shelly-Ann, it's your fault. Sharica, it's your fault. Kishane, it's your fault. It's your fault for running that fast. It's your fault for being that good. So what fans have this incredible expectations that these top athletes are going to be breaking world records every weekend. And so for me, seeing Shelly go through and in her Bon Voyage tour, executing, and it's there's not right now. She's getting paid, bro. It doesn't matter. There's no medals happening right now. I mean, right now it's a show for the fans, showing up and giving it your all in the middle of training and preparing still for the World Championships. So again, the expectations that I have, of any of these men or women, is that all of this is just about tinkering with your race, executing, adjusting, making as much mistakes as possible, like understanding you don't have a whole lot of time. Like, so it's all those small little things. And so I'm really just enjoying and seeing what they're all doing, and obviously praying and hoping positively that that none of them, like none of these athletes that we watch right now, have an injury.
All right, fair enough. Ashanti Moore, speaking of Jamaican women, able to win in Budapest as well, 22:31 for that effort. Akira Nugent, Danielle Williams going 100 hurdles. Got to mention those two, able to win 12:34 and 12:43. Season best for Danielle Williams. A couple other results. Femke Bol, I mean, man, what more could she possibly do? A meet record, a world leading 51:91. She's got like a 5-year Diamond League streak going. It's unreal. Just fathom that. 5 years.
Well,
5 years.
Well, you're the stats man, and
yeah.
Bol, I think Femke Bol is 6'1", so I think that I'm just under 6'2", so she probably the same height as me.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, dude, listen. I mean, like it's, again, it's clear. I mean, if your favorite athlete in the world, Sydney, is not running the 4 hurdles, then Femke is the resounding favorite to win.
Yeah, exactly. Savannah Sutherland, should mention, Canadian, finished in 6th, running 55:13. So a little bit of experience for her as she's, just starting to begin her pro.
Not really, Jason. Here's the thing. Savannah is the new star, and clearly is going to be an established star. She's unafraid of the athletes that she's absolutely unafraid of the athletes that she's competing against, because she's used to that from the NCAAs. That's what teaches you to compete at the highest level. So after a very long NCAA season, I definitely assume that she'd be flat coming to Europe, coming to a first Diamond League race.
Of course.
So yeah, I think that she's going to be just fine come Japan.
Yep. A couple other quick notes. Lady Paulino was able to win her event, and Carson Warholm, message sent. World leading Diamond League record, meeting record, 46:28. So yeah, looking forward to what's going to be around the corner in terms of Diamond League, and then it all culminates in September, Worlds in Tokyo.
Carson is a gamer, dude.
Oh my God.
Carson's a gamer. You know that. I mean, Carson is when he shows up, he's not going to show up to come last. So I mean, what he's doing is absolutely no surprise.
Yes, 100%. NACAC action in the Caribbean. Jerome Blake winning the 100 meters in 9:95. Andre DeGrasse also winning his 200-meter race, 20:27. So a couple of Canadians there. They continue to.
Was it Andre that run, or was it Aaron Brown?
Aaron Brown?
I think it's Aaron. It's Aaron, but that's okay.
You're going to make me check
You're
that
the
now.
stats man.
Okay, you're going to make me check that now. So you go ahead and talk. I'm going to check that.
Yeah, of course. Well, okay. So Jerome winning, no surprise.
Right.
No surprise at all. No surprise at all in him running, because he's operating now at a different level. Like, I think he understands what he needs to do. He understands how to execute, and he's confident, so he's relaxed.
Yes, Aaron Brown, you're right. Good catch.
Hey man, we're good. Hey,
no, good. I'm glad you got my back.
We're a team.
Yes. All right.
I tell you what. What I expected, though, and this is not a pressure thing. I expected at NACAC that Canada was going to go 1-2. I expected that, right? I expected Ellie to be number 2, and I expected Ellie to run sub 10. Right. But it is what it is, right? And so I think they all gathered together and did it in the relay. Congratulations for Jerome for having. This is what it's about, Jerome. Championships. Yep. This, for anyone to start chirping, don't chirp because you're on the relay team. Chirp because you're the man. You're the man because you win championships. Congratulations, 995, first major individual title. That's what this is about. That's what's going to get you in competitions across the world. That's going to allow you to go into worlds comfortable. That's what's going to make you go through the rounds comfortably. That's what's going to put you in the finals. And that is where you put yourself in a position to leave it all on the track and light it up. Aaron, yes. Congratulations again, kid. That's also real good. Canada is doing awesome, man. I mean, I gotta love what the team is doing in preparation for Japan. So congratulations to both those guys.
Aaron, Andre, kind of close, but yes, you're right. I'm glad you mentioned that, because speaking of DeGrasse, though, he hasn't run since mid-June. So I was all excited when I thought that was him. But yes, I stand corrected. But I mean, yes, I know Andre is one of the great deuce runners this country has ever. I get it, but I'm a little concerned because we haven't seen much of him lately.
Well, let's hope that whatever is bothering him, he's fixing it. Let's hope that training's going well. Andre's also someone who likes to shine under the bright lights. So my expectations is for him to do well in Tokyo. In Japan. So I don't know what kind of shape he's in, but so I'm looking forward to that. I thought he was going to run a trials. He did not. There's nothing in the Diamond League. So I also don't know what's going to happen for the rest of the Diamond League season for him. But whatever it is, I hope he's preparing to light it up in Japan.
Yeah, maybe there's a Freudian slip. Maybe some good things are to come for Andre DeGrasse.
Yeah, maybe.
I do want to mention the 800 meters from Silesia, because Great Britain has a runner by the name of Keely Hodgkinson. You should know the name.
Yes.
She won gold at Paris, right? She's been off 376 days. I can do that math. That's more than a year, DB. And she comes back and she wins. She wins in a meet record 154.74. She's been dealing with that hamstring issue, but how impressive is that to be off over a year? Your first race back is a Diamond League, and you do that.
I'm going to make it very clear and very simple. If you're a born killer, doesn't matter how long you stay off. And it's very clear that she's a competitor.
Oh,
she's
yeah.
one of the very best 800-meter ladies that is competing today. So that what she's done, the impressive run that she just have, she's gotten us used to her doing impressive things.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that.
Yes, 100%. Also, congratulations. By the way, she's really hoping that this is her year, because the last couple of Worlds, she's finished second in 22 and in 23. So hopefully this is her chance. 20-year-old Claudia Hollingsworth puts up an Australian record in the 800. So a 20-year-old doing that. Some great things there. Going to wrap things up, running the anchor leg, looking at Brussels and Lausanne.
A clean exchange with Donovan Bailey is pouring it on.
You get tired of hearing that, by the way? People have asked me, how many times have you watched that race? Just throw a number up there. If you had to tell us a roundabout.
You know what? I don't know, but when I'm doing appearances, whatever race they put up there, I guess I have to watch it. I know the results of it. So hey, listen, here's the thing. I am never sick of gold medals. Never, ever. So you can watch. I'm the only Canadian to break world records, win world championships, and win Olympic championships. So I ain't never going to be tired of it. And I have no problem sharing it with the incredible audience that is subscribing and listening and interacting with us.
Yes, please do all those things he mentioned. Download, subscribe, follow, like, share, all them things. If I was you, that would be my ringtone. That would be my alarm clock.
No.
That would, everything. I could never get enough of that. Never get enough. You're just too humble. That's good. I got to keep you hungry.
I don't know about humble, but yeah.
Hungry and humble, right?
Yeah, that's all right.
Lausanne is around the corner. So we're getting treated to a double dip here, because we got Lausanne coming up, and then we got Brussels as well. Lausanne and the deuce, we're going to see the likes of Dina, Asher Smith, Brittany Brown, Mackenzie Long, Daryl Nita, Faber O'Feely, Marilady Paulino. She's one you think of running the 4. She's running the deuce at Toulouse also in there. So that's an interesting little field going 200.
Marilina Paulino just doing some speed work, bro.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
All of this is practice for her, for the 400.
Yep. Makes sense. The guys 100.
Remember that Sydney's running the quarter. So Paulino needs to do some speed work.
I like it. I like your thinking. In the guys 100, we're gonna have Akeem Blake, Brandon Hicklin, Zernell Hughes, Courtney Lindsay, Noah Lyles, Oblique Seville, Connie Simbini. So that's
Oblique.
lit in itself.
Let's watch and see what Oblique does. If Oblique comes out of the blocks and execute like he did in Kingston and also in Eugene, this will be like this will be a cakewalk for him.
Wow. Over Lyles.
You heard me.
I like it. Wow.
You heard me.
Where's Donovan? Where's the fence? You drop off it?
Defense.
Defense. Oh man. So we're looking forward to that. And then just a few days later, we're gonna have Brussels action. And we know that Melissa's supposed to show up there. We know Shakari's supposed to show up there. We talked about Shelly Ann Fraser as well. So even that in itself is another event we're gonna look forward to, man.
Yes, I had to wipe my face off because I'm
okay, man.
sweating. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
You don't have any air conditioning in the house?
I do, but it's not on right now. It's a silly question. I'm in the middle of a construction zone. Relax yourself.
Oh, okay. You're making me hot just watching you sweat, man. I was like,
I know. I feel like I'm in a sauna. It's all good.
Yeah.
I love it.
But back in the day, would you pick one? Is that too close to be running like on a Tuesday, Wednesday, then right back out on a Thursday, Friday type thing? Is that plus travel?
No, I would have a planned schedule.
Okay.
Especially if I'm in Europe. So all of these athletes have planned schedule. Or when you're getting closer to the World Championships, I have a planned schedule, but then and I would have conversations about tinkering with something. So we talk about let's say I schedule like 2 races or 3 races before the games, but he thinks I need another one. If there's another one, then I can go to it. If there isn't, and I don't need another one, then I can go home. Like whatever it is, man. I mean, it's you have to be versatile in preparation for the championships. You definitely have to be versatile in your choices, and in your choices and in the races that you're doing.
Yeah, and as you look ahead to the finish line, which for most of the world's obviously in Tokyo. Do you run the last 3? Do you go through Lausanne, Brussels, and then Zurich? Or do you take a break in there at all? Or you just run it out? Or
Well, here's the thing. If you're in great shape, there's going to be some time between the last Diamond League and Worlds, right? So at the end of the day, you can actually just go through the season. You can go through the season. And for me personally, the Diamond League for me was always about tinkering my race, figuring out things and executing in real time against the top sprinters in the world. So for me, I was always, every race that I ran during the season was always in preparation for what or how I was going to compete at the championships, whichever championships was held that year. So yes, I mean, I think that all of these athletes, Jason, all of them, as you see, have to be versatile in how they prepare. It really sometimes it's a last minute call, sometimes a last minute conversation with the coach and the athlete based on schedule and what it is that they need to do.
Yeah. Well, this is never a last minute conversation when it comes to Donovan Bailey Running Things. We hope that you enjoyed this edition and every edition and will join us for future editions, as we ask that you please continue to like, share, follow, download, subscribe. And obviously, DB, the big news of this podcast, the injury to Kashane Thompson, that's going to sideline him right through to Worlds. But I think he's done enough in terms of, showing that he's good. Just hopefully he's good enough injury-wise when Tokyo shows up.
Yeah, well, he's definitely delivered some messages. And like I said, to change the league by himself, if he executes, I mean, his first 30, his first 50, he's in the league by himself. All he's got to do is execute. And at 80 meters, when he hits stop speed, he's just got to relax. So let's pray and hope that any injury that Kishane has, it's something that's small and negligible.
Yes.
That could be fixed quickly. And so he can get back to, putting amazing times out there for all of us to enjoy.
All right. Our producer says we got to wrap, so we'll do exactly that. I'm Jason Portuondo. Thank you, as always, for the company. My main man is going to take us out. DB, floor is yours.
Subscribe. Come hang out with us. But either way.
Where's my invite to Jamaica? I want to come hang out with you.
Yes, live from Jamaica. Listen, peace out. Until next time.